95.9 WATD, the South Shore's Morning News. I'm Rob Hackala, and it is time now to check in with Diane Jordan, owner of Natural Body Works in Kingston. More Comfort Mondays, our Monday segment all about how to create more comfort in your body, your mind, and your soul. Let's bring her on in there. Here she is for our YouTubers up on YouTube, on WATD Radio, on YouTube Live. Diane, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, here we are, another Monday, and back at it we are. And this week's topic is your soul dog in spirit. Okay, all right. What do we got here, Diane?
Okay, so I'm so excited to share that last night I finished a project I've been working on for a year and a half.
Wow.
Right, so it's my Oracle deck entitled Messages of Love and Healing from Your Soul Dog in Spirit. This is comfort and enlightenment for people who are dealing with grief over the passing of their dog. So as our listeners probably remember, I'm a spirit channel, meaning that when I'm working with clients, I receive information from their loved ones in spirit. It's always information their spiritual support knows are going to help them in their healing. And as you may also remember, my dog Jackson passed away on March 10th, 2024. So as soon as he passed, his spirit began communicating with me in a variety of ways. And then a month later, on what would have been his 14th birthday, his spirit began channeling information from the collective energy of soul dogs in spirit, and I started typing. So I have completed this, and it's going to the printer today for the print preview.
Okay.
And once I have that, barring any edits I need to make, I'll be ordering the first copies to make available.
Wow. Okay.
Right. So an Oracle deck.
Yeah, what is an Oracle card deck?
So it's a tool that people use to receive guidance from spirit. So there are thousands of different kinds. I use Oracle decks in my spiritual guidance readings. And to my knowledge, this is the first ever which is from the spirit of dogs.
Okay.
I've looked.
Okay, yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, you would know.
So a person navigating grief over the loss of their dog is usually truly devastated. They have intense feelings of grief and aloneness, nagging regret and self-doubt about if they made the right decisions throughout the dog's life. So mostly this is because the dog couldn't tell them.
Yeah.
So the person is left without some of the feelings of closure that we can, normally kind of have when we lose a human, right? Because dogs can't speak.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we as humans need that. We need a closure. And so it's important, you're right, to have that time with a loved one, to be able at least to talk to them or to be with them physically. And you're right. So that's what we wish we could talk with our dog.
Right, and dogs were never able to express the words that we think back on and find comfort in when we lose a human loved one. So that's a big thing, So when dealing with grief over the loss of a dog, we typically don't or can't take time from our busy lives to process the losses we can with a human death. Often other people can't understand the loss of a dog. They just feel like, that they don't understand that it can be as painful as the loss of a human loved one, and they expect us to kind of get over it. Most people who are grieving their dog just try to suck it up and fake that they're okay, and that's pretty detrimental.
Yeah.
So I knew immediately when Jackson started channeling that this was an Oracle deck and not a book. Because the form of the Oracle deck guides people through healing with very specific information and messages. So my Soul Dog in Spirit Oracle deck has a 33-page booklet, which details how the spirit of the soul dog is working with their human in their life, teaches people how to connect with the dog's soul, how to feel their energy and presence, how to receive energy healing from their dog's spirit, various methods of choosing a card for their messages, and then more. And there are 44 cards in the deck. They are direct messages from the spirit of the soul dog to their human. About half of them are called loving message and healing wish. These are the specific things that the soul dog loves about the life they had with the human. like the things they couldn't tell, right? So, and then combined with wish.
Oh boy, Diane, I know we're hitting hard at the top of the hour. This is such an important one. I do want to say that I know Diane's very happy and proud of her work, and she's excited to start sleeping again. I understand. Because your puppy, your new puppy, right, only lets you work on this at night.
Yeah, Skyra.
All right. By the way, if you want it, because I only have a few seconds, so I want to make sure if you'd like to get on Diane's list to reserve your copy of Messages of Love and Healing from Your Soul, Dog, and Spirit, the best way to do that is to sign up for Natural Body Works mailing list. You can do that at naturalbodyworkskingston.com. Diane will be sending out an email as soon as the final printing's being ordered. For any other questions, set up a free consult or make an appointment. Call Natural Body Works 781-585-5130. Tune in next week for another More Comfort Monday with Diane Jordan. Thanks, Diane.
Thank you. Have a wonderful, more comfortable week.